But I got this one for you right here. I got an article for you. We're done with the table. We won't be touching on the table too much. But Guus Hiddink has retired as from management. Guus Hiddink, who was currently in charge of the Curaçao national team, retires from football management at the age of 74. I think Guus Hiddink was actually going through some sickness. I think he had got COVID and he was going through some sickness though. So we're just gonna click the news, and that's in Dutch right now, guys. That's in Dutch. So I'm actually gonna bring up an article written in English, but that's in Dutch. That's the initial article that I actually got. So yeah, that's better, right? That is better. So Guus Hiddink, man, let's read this one. Guus Hiddink retires from coaching. Guus Hiddink's coaching career has come to an end, calling time on his spell in charge of Curaçao and in football management. Hiddink, now 74, had battled COVID-19 earlier in 2021. That forced him to temporarily leave the job in the hands of Patrick Kluivert, who took over on an interim basis. And remember, Curaçao got to the previous round in CONCACAF qualifiers, but succumbed to Panama. And they did really give Panama a good fight. Really give Panama a run for their money. They gave Panama such a good run for their money that I wasn't even convinced with this Panamanian team anymore. But Panama has definitely showed us, right? So, Guus Hiddink, I quote, "I spoke with the president and we came to the conclusion that with the team going in the new direction, it's better for me to leave," Hiddink said. "I am going to stop coaching altogether. I was out of action for a while due to COVID-19 and we were unsuccessful in the World Cup qualification and unable to take part in the Gold Cup as well." Remember, that happened because of COVID, that Curaçao wasn't able to take part in the competition after the World Cup heartbreak. Hiddink's coaching career began in 1982 with the Graaf Sharp and took him to PSV Eindhoven, Real Madrid, Valencia, Real Betis, Chelsea, and countless others in club football and in international football. So this is awesome, man. This is absolutely awesome, and all the best to Guus Hiddink, man. At 74 years old, you should be enjoying retirement. He's gonna be 75 in November. This is crazy. Listen, at least he's not Mircea Lucescu, because Lucescu does not want to retire, it seems. Lucescu is 76 years old, and he will be managing Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League this season. So that is crazy. That is absolute craziness. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it for Guus Hiddink in terms of his CV. He managed PSV back in 1987 to 90. Fenerbahce 90 to 91. Valencia 91 to 94. He managed the Netherlands national team from 95 to 1998. Then he moved on to Real Madrid for like a year. Real Betis for a year. He managed the South Korean international team. Then he went back to PSV Eindhoven for 4 years. Then he moved on to Australia. He managed the Russian team for 4 years. He was an interim boss at Chelsea. He managed Turkey as well. He managed Anzi, Makak, remember that Russian club, guys, that had all that money? Anzi, Makak, Kala. Makhak Hala. Oh man, that name is weird. Then he managed the Netherlands again, Chelsea interim as well, China under 21, and then the Curaçao national team. So you gotta give it to Guus Hiddink. In terms of achievements as a manager, honors as a manager, he was AFC Coach of the Year back in 2002. Guus Hiddink. And you mentioned 2002 AFC Coach of the Year. 2002 South Korea. Was he the man? I think he was a manager of South Korea at the 2002 World Cup, right? Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. So look, gotta give it to Guus Hiddink, man. He's a legendary manager, and he's calling it quits. definitely calling time in his career. So let me go back to the honors before I do move on. Let me touch on the honors there. And AFC Coach of the Year 2002, World Soccer World Manager of the Year in 2002 with South Korea as well. Dutch Sports Coach of the Year, all coaches, all sports combined, 2002, 2005 as well. He picked up the Rinus Michels Award in 2005 and 2006. Coach of the Year in Russia in 2008 as well. So Hiddink was named an honorary citizen of Seoul after reaching the 2002 World Cup semi-final as well. He's also an honorary citizen of Eindhoven after winning his 6th Eredivisie title with PSV in 2006. Look, you got to give it to him, man. He won the Eredivisie in 86-87 with PSV, 87-88, 88-89, 02-03, 04-05, and 05-06. He also won the KNVB Cup with PSV and the European Cup as well in 1987-88. The European Cup. I just said the European Cup. That's the Champions League. Listen, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'm not going to act like I know Guus Hiddink like that. I ain't going to act like I know him like that. But that's a great achievement, man. That is a great achievement. That is a great achievement. I knew that PSV won the Champions League back in the day. But in terms of deep diving in who was in charge of the team, did not realize it was Guus Hiddink. I got to be real. I'm going to keep it honest. Got to keep it honest. He won the FA Cup with Chelsea as well. And he got 4th place for Netherlands at World Cup 1998. He got Euro semi-final with Russia as well. In Guus Hiddink, you a goddamn legend, man. Got to give it to you, Goose. You a legend. You a Goose. Big up. Definitely big up to Hiddink.